What is going on, guys? Thanks for joining my channel, Robinhood. This is Bob. In today's video, guys, we are going to go over week 6 of my option trades I've done with Tesla so far. And this is kind of giving you a good reason why you do options, even if the stock itself is not doing so well. So let's get started. Before we check out my moves and option plays that I did, let's just take a quick peek at Tesla and my prediction moving on forwards with their earnings coming up on the 26th. So Tesla did finish negative $6.38, and it did fall a little bit more, $2.02 after hours. If we check the week out here, it's down $20.16, a little bit over 3%. If we check the month out here, guys, it's actually up 31.84 cents. So keep in mind, even though the week has not been the greatest overall for the month, it's still up a decent amount. And we check out the 3 months, like I said, the earnings is coming up. So from the earnings last time, we're down about $77. That's roughly about 10.76%. So there's definitely room to grow. I do feel that we are in a positive catalyst right now. You can see it was down here at 563, 572. It's bouncing back to 600. It went all the way down to 644. So as long as we don't go back down past this range here, I think that we can get back into at least the $700 range when Tesla does get their earnings out. If for some reason Tesla skyrockets, goes 7+, I may actually sell a long call expiring as far as October or November to try to make a $5,000 premium. That would basically make up the monthly that I would be trying to go for anyways. But we'll see how Tesla goes. But even though I am hoping and predicting it will be in the green the next week or two, it's could definitely go back down to the 600s. But I think we will have a green week next week and the following week after, just because the catalyst is kind of bouncing off higher lows for the most part for the past we'll say 2 months right here. So if you look here, guys, that day I am down $840 that day, but overall, having the stock owned for 6 weeks, I'm still up $5,383. I'll do a quick peek here at all of the moves that I did. I did do a pretty good amount of moves. I did buy a couple calls as well, even though I kind of told myself I would not do that. But you look here on the 9th, I did do a call, $695 strike price. This was last Friday, $400 premium. I did buy it back on the 14th for $165. And then I did do another sell call, $200 premium at a lower strike price at $685. When you buy back covered calls, you kind of want to sell another call for a higher price, or at least close to what you have, because if you buy it back, you're basically, if you sell it for a lower amount, you're really losing money when you could have just held on to it. So I did end up buying this back at 46 bucks, and then I did predict Tesla to start to go back up because it did fall a pretty good amount. So I actually did 5 contracts, $500 each contract, and then soon after it did fall, so it kept on going down. So I did one more contract for $430. And then luckily it did bounce back up that same day. So I did end up selling it at a profit. So I sold 6 contracts at $525 each. I did the same exact thing here. I bought it for $395, 8 contracts. But if I literally would have waited another 30 minutes, this thing went as low as I think $310 at one point. But I wasn't being too greedy, so I just took a small profit, sold it back for $410, making a slight profit with that. I did do one buy call. I was going to do another 8 or 10 buy calls on this one at $275, which I actually should have, because I made a quick $100 off of this. I think this was probably in about a 30-minute to an hour period where it fluctuated, and then once it bounced back up high enough where I thought later in the day on Friday, I did do a sell call for just a quick $50 to kind of make up for the money that I bought it back for here at 46. So just look at my spreadsheet here just to kind of give you a better idea on all the moves that I did. So like I said, I did a sell call, so $400 premium. I bought it back for 165, so I did make 235 bucks. I did another sell call at a 685 strike price. I bought it back for 46, so I did make 156 here. And this buy call here, this one actually was like 5 or 10 minutes. I did a buy call, $488 average, 6 contracts. I sold it for 525, so I made it quick 220 probably within 15-20 minutes. And then this was the other one that I did, 8 contracts. This one I was down big time. I think I was down about $1,000 at one point, but it did bounce back. So I think next time if I ever do buy calls, I might stagger the buys if it does go lower, because instead of buying all 8 at once, because if it goes up you'll make good money, but if it does go down you lose a lot of money fast. So I'll modify if I'm going to do a buy call, I might modify it slightly. But I did make money. I made $120 off of that. The last buy call I did with just 1 contract, like I said, I was going to do 10 contracts, so I could have made $1,000 off of this, but like I said, this one was down a pretty good amount as well. So I was able to just make a quick $100, and the last sell call I made 50 bucks. So last week was a pretty bad week. So this one I felt a little obligated to try to make some of that money back, which I did, but I was up $879. But keep in mind, I think 2 out of the 3 of these buy calls, I was down like $1,000 on 2 of them. So it's easier. It could have been at a loss at one point if I would have sold earlier or bought a little later. So if you look at the long-term spreadsheet here, I was negative $589 the first week of July. Second week now I'm up $879. Week 3 I'm going to play it very safe. If Monday opens at a green, if it opens in the green and let's say it shoots to 655-ish, anywhere 650, 655, I'll probably do a sell call for probably about 695 for the end of that week to try to make, I would say it'd probably give me about 300, maybe 350 bucks, just to make that. And then on Monday, I believe on the 26th, they'll have their earnings, and I'm hoping that their earnings will do really well. And if it does skyrocket up on Monday, I probably will do a long sell call, like maybe like an $800 strike price, $850 strike price, but it might be about 3 months out just to test the waters to see what I can get. Because for the most part with the stock, I'm up a good amount of money, and with the option side, I'm down of my goal, but overall, if you add the stock side in, I'm up a pretty good amount. So I can take a little bit less premium if the stock continues to go up. So that's my plans over the next week or so. I will keep you guys updated. Hopefully I can do another video on Wednesday. I am actually going on vacation next week, Friday. So if I can make an early video Friday on the options, because I plan on closing out any options early Friday, I'll definitely try to do that. Thank you guys for watching. Please guys hit the like, subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Let me know how your week went as well. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day.